Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be giving a short guide to helicopters in Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. But before we start, please like, subscribe and comment down below your thoughts. If you want a full and in-depth guide, go check out HexDK's tutorial, links in the description. He covers everything you need to know in depth and with extreme detail. This video will be a one-off. I'm going to give back to the Rising Storm 2 community in order to get new pilots to learn the basics to help improve everyone's favourite games of resort. First of all, in the main menu, you will need to go into the game settings, go to the gameplay tab, scroll down and make sure the advanced flight mode is checked on. This will give you full control of the helos. Before heading into the servers, go to tutorials, then select boot camp, then helicopter practice range. When loaded into the practice range, select the transport pilot role. Spawn in and head over to the Huey. Press F to enter the helo. Once in, you will see 3 gauges on your HUD. On the left is the RPM gauge. This will spin up automatically upon entry. In the middle, you have your main altitude meter. It shows you your altitude in meters, your collective, your airspeed, and if you're going up and down, and a top-down view of where your helo is going. Further left on the screen is an image of your helo letting you know the condition and how many people are in the vehicle. On the right of that is your safe to exit symbol. Once you have your rotor blades up to speed, you can raise and lower your collective. You can use Q and E to move left and right with your tail rotor blade. This is handy for precision landing. Then use the WASD keys to tilt the helo in your chosen direction. The best way to imagine it is that you are hanging under rotor blades and you want to lean in the direction you want to go. Now, once you've taken off, you'll want to fly to an open space and gently land by raising your nose and lowering the collective. This is good for first time practice, but will get you killed in a real game. The best methods for landing is to fly low and raise the nose sharply, then lowering the nose back to level as you come into land. Or you can do a sharp turn into an LZ. The last landing method is for rough surfaces. You can come in for a normal landing, however, before touching the ground, raise your collective and come in for a very low hover. This way you won't bust the main rotor blade and troops will be able to jump out from a short height. A few quick tips. Squad leaders can mark LZs. If they are clear of enemies, they will appear yellow. If enemies are nearby, they appear red. Fly below 75 meters to avoid anti-air. Transport Hueys need to fly low and fast to be effective. If coming in for a fast landing, raise your collective as a brake. Don't be disheartened with players calling you out for bad flying. Everyone has to start somewhere before they can be good. Keep practicing and you'll improve. My recommendation before hitting the servers is able to fly around and land on all the LZs marked, then returning to base on the practice range without crashing. Use the practice range to get familiar with all the helicopters. This practice will greatly improve your flying abilities out on the servers. The Cobra is the ultimate death machine. Its primary function is to clear tunnels. The pilot has rockets and a minigun with HE rounds. The co-pilot has a minigun and a grenade launcher. The Cobra serves a vital service to a team if used correctly. It is important to remember that the helicopter is a lot heavier than the transport Huey, so you won't be able to make the same moves you can in that. You will also be wanting to fly high in order to rain hell on your enemies. My main tips for using the Cobra is to focus on enemy tunnels and clear them out. Try to use rockets sparingly. If you get caught in anti-air, perform a quick dive in order to lose altitude quickly. Finally, it is important to learn how to come to a steady hover and focus your aim on one target. You can additionally, with practice, fly sideways around the target, focusing the helo on one point. With this, you'll be a great asset to your team, especially on resort. The Loach is a lightweight scout helicopter. This is the lightest helo out of the selection in the game. It handles completely differently to the Cobra and the transport Huey. It features a minigun which can be used to eliminate enemies, however, its primary function is reconnaissance. You need to fly under 100 meters in order for the vehicle to spot targets and show them on the maps for your whole team. In combination with the Cobra, you will be able to take out enemy tunnels. Another feature of the Loach is that the commander can sit at the back and call in fire support. You effectively act as their aerial radio operator. You will receive extra points if your commander utilizes you. You also receive extra points when someone kills a target you spotted. Finally, the last helo is the BushRanger, an upgraded Huey. The pilot has 14 rockets and the co-pilot has dual miniguns. The door gunners also have dual M60s to rain hell from the skies. Much like the Cobra, the BushRanger is heavy and isn't as agile. Ultimately, it should be used in the same way as the Cobra and not as a transport vehicle. I hope you enjoyed this compacted guide to helicopters and Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. Let me know if you like this video down below, and if you're new, please subscribe to the channel. All the support is gladly appreciated. Thank you for watching and hope you have a nice day.